いるのか？ああ、同室になったのか。これから1年よろしく頼むよ。
おう。
ミルダ！
助か。
お前から希望したのか。私の部屋にしろと。
そんなバカな。危ねえ。IS 学園には女性しかいない。最悪の場合は
しばらく見ないうちに変態趣味に走るとは。なんだ。
ブラジャーつけるようになったんだな。
Hey everyone, it's Dalt again, and I'm hosting today's video. We are gonna see some harem anime where many girls get very obsessed towards the MC. So let's dive into the video without wasting any more time. Starting off with number 10, Tayutama Kiss on My Deity. This anime has only been subbed, premiered on April 2009 with 12 episodes. Its genres are harem, romance, and supernatural. Yuri Mito is a typical, normal Japanese teenager. He goes to school, works on people's motorcycles, and performs exorcisms. Okay, that last part's a little bit unusual, but his family lives in a shrine and they do that sort of thing. Still, you would think he'd know enough to be careful with an ancient relic he finds in the woods, especially when a mysterious goddess appears and tells him to leave it alone. Unfortunately, despite Mito's best efforts, the seal gets broken anyway, and a number of dangerous Tayuti that it held in stasis gets loose. This is bad. Mito also ends up with a beautiful goddess girl who decides that she's going to marry him. This might not be so bad, if he wasn't already caught up in the middle of a war between entities he's released. The flesh may be weak, but the spirit's more than willing to compensate. Number 9. Ino Bato. This anime has been dubbed, premiered on October 2014 with 12 episodes. Its genres are harem, slice of life, comedy, supernatural, romance, and school. During a literature club meeting, the 4 club members, along with their faculty's advisor's niece, suddenly find themselves with supernatural powers. Now capable of fabricating black flames, resident Chunibuyu Jurai Ando is the most ecstatic about their new abilities. Unfortunately, his is only for show and unable to accomplish anything of substance. Moreover, he is completely outclassed by those around him. Fellow club member Tomoyo Kanzaki manipulates time. Jiraiya's childhood friend Hatoko Kushikawa wields control over the 5 elements. Club president Sayumi Takanashi can repair both inanimate objects and living things. And their advisor's niece, Chifuyu Himeki, is able to create objects out of thin air. However, while the mystery of why they receive these powers looms overhead, very little has changed for the Literature Club. The everyday lives of these 5 superpowered students continue on, albeit now tinged with the supernatural. Number 8. Tatoeba Last Dungeon. This anime has been dubbed, premiered on January 2021 with 12 episodes. Its genres are harem, adventure, and fantasy. A long time ago, the ancient saviors of humanity founded a village as their haven, with their descendants said to assist humanity in times of extreme chaos. This village, Kunlun, is located just beside the infamous Last Dungeon, a place where monsters of unimaginable strength reside, and which serves as the hunting grounds for Kunlun residents. Despite being accustomed to defeating powerful enemies since childhood, Lloyd Belladonna regards himself as the weakest in his village in terms of magic, strength, and intelligence. Even so, to fulfill his desire of becoming a soldier, he goes to the kingdom of Azami to enroll in its military academy. However, as someone whose upbringing defies common sense, Lloyd's innate power might just prove to be the key to end the crisis enveloping the kingdom. Number 7. Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy. This anime has been dubbed, premiered on July 2021 with 12 episodes. Its genres are action, adventure, comedy, and fantasy. Makoto Misumi is an ordinary high school boy, summoned to an alternate world as a brave warrior. Unfortunately, the goddess of the world said with disdain, "Your face is ugly," stripped him of his title and banished him to the outermost fringes of the wilderness. While wandering the wilderness, Makoto encountered dragons, spiders, orcs, dwarves, and all sorts of other non-human species. Due to the differences in the environment from his home world, Makoto now exhibits extraordinary powers in magic and combat. Thus, he survives on this world while dealing with various encounters. The curtain rises on the alternate world social reform fantasy of a boy forsaken by gods and humans coincidence. Number 6. Combatants Will Be Dispatched. This anime has been dubbed, premiered on April 2021 with 12 episodes. Its genres are action, comedy, and fantasy. As a chief operative of the villainous Kisaragi Corporation, Sentoin Rokugu receives orders to help the organization conquer the entire known universe. Tasked with infiltrating the Kingdom of Grace, a mission that could change the fate of the world, Rokugo mistakenly believes that his skills as a combatant are superb, fueling his arrogant attitude. To ensure the success of the mission, Alice Kisaragi, an exceptional android with a youthful appearance named after the company itself, is assigned to be Rokugo's travel companion. Upon their arrival at the outskirts of the kingdom, Alice and Rokugo encountered Snow, the commander of the country's royal guard. Snow leads the pair to a broken legendary artifact, and Rokugo seizes the opportunity for a long-awaited promotion at his company and changes the recitation for the sacred ritual to an embarrassing phrase. As punishment, the princess of the kingdom forces Rokugo to become an honorary knight, fulfilling part of his mission. Number 5. Osamake. This anime has only been subbed, premiered on April 2021 with 12 episodes. Its genres are harem, comedy, romance, and school. Suehara Maru is childhood best friends with one of Hozimuna High School's most popular girls, Kuroha Shida. Cute, outgoing, and affectionate, Kuroha is the perfect older sister type. She has boys constantly begging at her feet to be with her. Yet, when she confesses to Suehara one day, he immediately rejects her. He just can't think of her in any other way. Besides, he already has his sights set on his first love, school idol and renowned author Shirokusa Kachi. Suehara believes that he has a chance with Kachi after one fateful meeting, but soon he finds out that Kachi has a boyfriend. With his dreams now shattered, Suehara agonizes over what could have been. That is, until Kuroha approaches him with a proposal. Let's get revenge. Number 4. Aria the Scarlet Ammo. This anime has been dubbed, premiered on April 2011 with 12 episodes. Its genres are action, comedy, romance, and school. Tokyo is on edge due to a rash of recent killings targeting Butai, armed mercenaries that perform odd jobs and capture criminals. So when Kinji, a student at a local Butai high school, heads to class one day and discovers a bomb has been rigged to his bike, he's certain he'll be the next victim. That is, until Kinji's elite classmate Arya saves his life, inadvertently triggering his superhuman ability that flares when he's sexually aroused. Though Kinji would rather slack off at school and be left alone, Arya is now determined to make the teenager her slave, fetching her food and partnering with her on missions, including one very important to the girl. And nothing will stand in her way, not even Kinji's possessive childhood friend. Number 3. Jitsu wa Watashi wa. This anime has only been subbed, premiered on July 2015 with 13 episodes. Its genres are comedy, supernatural, romance, vampire, and school. One day, after school, Asashi Kuromone stumbles upon the truth that Yuko Shiragami, the girl he has a crush on, is actually a vampire. According to her father's rules, Yuko must now quit school in order to keep her family safe. However, Asashi does not want her to go, and promises that he will keep her true nature secret. Unfortunately, this turns out to be easier said than done, as Asashi is a man who is easy to read, and is unable to keep any secrets to himself. And this is only the beginning of his troubles. More supernatural beings enter his life, and he is forced to protect all of their identities or face the consequences. Jitsu wa Watashi wa follows Asashi as he deals with his new friends and the unique challenges they bring, struggles to keep his mouth shut, and desperately tries to win Yuko's heart in the process. Number 2. The Hidden Dungeon Only I Can Enter. This anime has been dubbed, premiered on January 2021 with 12 episodes. Its genres are action, adventure, harem, ecchi, and fantasy. Noir Starga is at the bottom of the social hierarchy. Because of this, his fellow nobles oppress him and treat him like garbage. However, he possesses a rare yet powerful ability to communicate with the Great Sage, an oracle who grants Noir the answer to absolutely anything. After failing to secure a job as a librarian, Noir decides to join the Hero Academy. He knows he must become stronger to enter the institution. The Great Sage advises him to explore a hidden dungeon deep within the mountains. There, Noir meets Olivia Servant, a beautiful yet enchained maiden trapped within the labyrinth. Olivia bestows upon Noir a set of ridiculously powerful skills that grants him virtually total control over reality. Naturally, there is a catch. Every time Noir attempts to use his powers, his life points decrease, putting his life at risk. to replenish his energy, he must give in to worldly pleasures. And finally, number 1. Infinite Stratus. This anime has been dubbed, premiered on January 2011 with 24 episodes. Its genres are action, sci-fi, harem, comedy, ecchi, and mecha. When it is discovered that 15-year-old Ichika Irimura is the only male capable of steering an IS, he is forcibly enrolled in the Infinite Stratus Academy, an all-female boarding school, the students of which graduate to become IS pilots. At this training school, Ichika is reunited with 2 of his childhood friends, Hoiki Shinonono and Lingying Wang, and befriends Cecilia Alcott, an IS representative from the United Kingdom. Guided by the legendary pilot Chifuyu Orimura, their strict homeroom teacher and Ichika's older sister, Ichika and the girls will need to use everything at their disposal to defend themselves and their academy against the dangers that will arise during the course of their thrilling school life. And with that, that's the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. Bye bye now.